Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Cushman. And we are here today to talk about Monday Night Raw. That's right, March 25th, 2019. Monday Night Raw. 2 weeks away from the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania. Could WWE deliver a great show? Let's find out. Let's see who we got in the live chat first and foremost. I see my man Jesus De Leon. What is going on, man? Rob, what up, guys? Missed the entire show tonight. We'll talk about it, Rob. Goober316, how's it going? Goober, my man, what is good? Another faithful, Connor. Connor, what is happening, my man? I see you in the live chat. Before we get into the review, guys, some of you may have seen it. Everything Pro Wrestling now has merch. We got merch, baby. So do me a favor. Make sure that you guys go on to TeePublic and look for Everything Pro Wrestling. So you're going to go to www.teepublic.com/user/EPW show. And if you guys need a link, go to Twitter. You'll see all the stuff. The shirts are great. People love the shirts, and I got great feedback on them. Also, give me a follow on Twitter at EPW Show. Also, give me a follow on the Instagram at EPW Show. I'm on everywhere. Facebook, just type in Everything Pro Wrestling. Same thing on here. If you guys like the video, subscribe. Enough shilling. Enough of the crap. Let's talk about this episode of Monday Night Raw, shall we? First, we start off with the big announcement that the Raw Women's title match will be the main event of WrestleMania. So what do? We write Monday Night Raw and give a Beat the Clock challenge match. Who in the bluest of blue hells is going to care about a Beat the Clock challenge match with nothing on the line? I don't know why they did this. Maybe it was for bragging rights. I didn't understand it. I thought it sucked. Next, someone's telling me to chill more in the chat. Knock it off, Rob. Next, I got to ask a question before we get into this first match. This goes back to 2016. If you remember early on when I was doing this podcast and this show on YouTube, find the episode with me and Casey Briggs talking about the brand split before. I said I did not want to see a brand split, and tonight was the exact reason why. This brand split means absolute dog shit at this point. Who cares? How could you possibly fucking care about Monday Night Raw and the brand split? And normally I try to watch the swears, but come on, dude. This is horrible at this point. Like, I had to ask, does anybody backstage give a damn about something that they wrote, storylines, or the brand split? We've got people on SmackDown on Raw, Raw people on SmackDown. This shit is out of control at this point. Like, you write these storylines, you did this whole thing about, oh, there's going to be a big draft and we're going to shake things up. And in a couple years, none of it matters. So why in the hell would anybody care? Hit the like button if I'm making sense, people. Who would care about this? This sucks. This is bullshit. 100%, dude. 100%. With all due respect, I want you just to come up with creative storylines. If you're going to do the draft, respect the draft. That's all I'm saying. It makes sense creative-wise. At this point, who could care about a draft because you're not going to honor it? Superstar shakeup. Why would people care? I mean, hopefully this will set the reset button and they can explain this, but nothing's even been explained to why these guys can show up on this show. Shout out to Casey Briggs, too, who did that episode with me. First match, we had the Riot Squad. They got crushed for some dumbass beat the clock challenge. I don't care. They got their asses whooped by everyone in the Raw Women's main event. You had to keep the women strong. Not a problem with that. I just did not care about this concept and what they were doing. I really want them next week to figure out a way to get me back into this match. Show me how we felt a couple months ago about this match and why it should be the main event. They had it. I'm looking in the chat right now. Kevin Alvarado. Oh, my man, Sophia. What's going on? We got Lakers gaming in the house. Shout out to you boys, man. Much respect, guys. Thank you for joining me. Jesus De Leon says they need to break the Riot Squad up. I disagree, good sir. I like them as a tandem. How about you book them properly and let them get some wins once in a while, you know? Not hard. Not hard. But, yeah, this sucked. Who cares? We're on to the next match. The Intercontinental title stipulation bullcrap handicap match. Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley. And it was supposed to be Lio Rush, but Lio Rush couldn't make it because he's hurt. So who did they get instead to come out? Jinder Mahal. Hey, Big Shot Moot subscribing. I see you, Moody. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate that. So, Kevin, make sure you check out the merch, man. Sent you a link too, bro. Want to see you guys in some of those shirts, baby. But this handicap match sucked. You knew as soon as you heard Jinder Mahal's music, like, oh, it's a GG, bro. It's game over. Jinder Mahal sucks. I don't even know why this dude was the WWE champion like a year or two ago. Thanks for wasting my time. Don't even get me started about Nakamura. Don't. Like, freaking horrible, dude. And we all know Finn Balor wins. I'm not even going to bore you to death. And for the first time in my life, I actually wanted to see the Bollywood boys beat the crap out of Bobby Lashley. Because, dude, Lashley just starts beating up everybody in the ring, slamming all the Bollywood boys and Jinder. Like, what? Why, dude? Why? Oh, just end this crap. They gotta really, if they're gonna shake this stuff up for the Superstar Shake-Up in a couple weeks, fix all this and start over, please. Hit the reset button on all this crap. We get some horrible promos backstage with Elias. He's backstage trying to do some funny skits. I mean, they were okay. It was just what you expected. It's WrestleMania. He's in New York City playing the guitar. And you know, in New York City, they've got plenty of people walking around outside. Very talented musicians, if you've ever been there, who just play instruments for money. He was out there playing, and he had a cup for his, like, herbal tea, and someone dropped some money in it. And basically was like, you left me a quarter? And he kind of got pissed, and he's hyping up his big performance at WrestleMania. I really hope they have a good surprise for this. Really do. What do we got? Naka who? Boy, don't mess with me right now. Sophia, thank you for subscribing to the channel, my friend. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, I'm at 316. Give me a hell yeah. Who? Knock it off, Jesus. The fact that Balor needs the demon for this speaks volumes. You got that right. Stone Cold should come out and stunner Elias. We may get something like that. I wouldn't mind seeing Stone Cold do that. It'd be pretty dope. Hell yeah. Anyway, I can't do Stone Cold's voice right now. We get to the next match. I thought this was a really good match, actually. The Revival versus Aleister Black and Ricochet. Fun match. They went in, delivered, did what they had to do. Ricochet and Aleister Black pick up the victory with a 630. Big Shot Moot. I see you guys in the chat, man. Let me write something to you guys. Let me give the ear back. Shout out to Lakers Gaming, man. Shout out to my boy Kevin. Absolutely enjoy it. Oh, Jesus is saying the top guys, the Revival to AEW. Hashtag FTR, brother. Yeah, I don't know. I like to see them do something else. Like, they're not being used perfectly at the moment, but WWE's trying to appease them. So, we'll see what happens with that. I did not know Lakers Gaming was into wrestling like this. My boys, I'm proud. We get to this whole Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns segment. I really enjoyed this. I thought that they did a hell of a job building up this feud in this match for WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Robert could probably tell you in the live chat, I've been promoting and hyping this match for weeks and weeks and weeks. And this even goes probably back to the summertime when Drew was first coming back and they were feuding with The Shield. There's chemistry between Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. These two can have a hell of a match if you let them go out there and tell a story. And I think this will be the breakout match that Roman Reigns really needs at WrestleMania for the people to get behind him. They did a good job taking him off TV. You're playing this right, WWE. Don't mess this up. So Roman came out. He got tired of Drew talking about his family. He said, I accept the match, but don't talk about my wife and kids. Cacao hit him with the punch and went to work, man. Really good stuff here. They set up Dean and Drew McIntyre last man standing backstage from all this. We get to the fourth match on the card, which was Sasha Banks with Bayley in her corner versus Natalya with Beth Phoenix. This match started off a little bit slow. The usual, though. Nothing that I didn't expect. They started doing wrestling holds. I like the counters of Natty running off Sasha's back and she tripped her. I mean, like, how many times are people going to fall for that? So Sasha finally counters it. And right when the match was just starting to pick up and I'm really getting into it, here comes Nia Jax and Tamina. Not mad. They're doing their heel work. They ruin a good match, and the people are booing. But we really got to see Beth Phoenix showcase her power and skills in this match. Like, Beth was on fire, man. She looked really good in the ring. A little bit slow for part of it, but she did a really good job. Next, we had the... what was this? The Hart Foundation Hall of Fame. Shout out to the Hart Foundation, dude. The Hart Foundation are one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history, in my opinion. Absolutely love Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Dude, you don't get any better. You got the Harlem Heat and the Hart Foundation in the Hall of Fame this year. Shout out to tag teams. Can we please get Demolition one day? Like, I'm not even asking. I'm not even screaming. Can we just please have Demolition? Like, dude, they are great. And Jesus, I agree about Owen Hart, bro. We talked about this in the group. Owen Hart definitely should be in the Hall of Fame as well. But other circumstances won't allow it, dude. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, this Hall of Fame class is packed this year. We got a lot of good people going in. And I think we'll probably go over all that next week or on the preview shows. Paying tribute to some of the guys. So definitely really cool, though. I've loved talking about each of them every week while they're rolling the names out. Very cool. Yeah, tell those people to drop that concussion suit. I mean, Demolition, but they never really got along with Vince for a long time anyway. Uh-oh. Demolition's coming to Nickel City Con in May. I may have to go to that. Goober, you let me know a date, good sir. But good to see the Hart Foundation in. Hopefully Jimmy Hart gets to come out on stage with them. It's just sad, dude. When you look at the entire Hart Foundation as a faction, everyone's gone except for Bret, man. Not to, I guess I just put a damper on this moment, but damn. Hart Foundation, though, man. Great tag team. If you haven't watched any of their matches with Demolition from the 80s or the British Bulldogs, go back and watch them, dude. You will see the shades of greatness in Bret Hart and the power of the anvil. Promise you. But let's get back to Raw. We get a Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin segment backstage. Whatever. This is right when I started getting pissed and tired and all that stuff. We had Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman talk to the Saturday Night Live guys. They're in the Battle Royal. I don't care. Whatever they're going to do with that. Elias is back in New York City again. They go through and they're out there in New York City doing their thing. And yeah, it was what it was. It was all right. It was pretty cool. Elias is out there. Was this the point where somebody took his stuff? No, that was the last one. He was just out there playing the guitar. I wasn't paying attention. Raw got boring at this point, so we're going to run through it just like that. Baron Corbin beats Apollo Crews. Don't know how. Who cares? Yep, that's right. On to the next match. ESPN tomorrow will have all of the women for the Raw Women's title match on their show. I assume they're going to be talking about what an honor it is for them to finally be in the main event of WrestleMania. It is a big deal. And do these women deserve it? Yes. Is this the storyline I'm most invested in? Not anymore. I am more invested in the Kofi Kingston storyline personally. But you know what? For the women, I'm happy for them, dude. I don't know why some people are upset. I don't care, bro. Let these girls go out there and rock. I hope they steal the show too. I don't know who wants Nathan Jones, but nobody's asking for that ever again. Goober, yes, thank you for letting me know, bro. Definitely. I may show up there too. Make sure you guys wear that EPW merch when you go there. Cacao. There's some shilling for you, Rob. Hashtag Kofi Mania. Yes, we'll be talking about Kofi tomorrow. I can't wait to see what they do with that too. But we'll save that for the end. So where are we? So next week it's announced Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, and Becky will team up to face the Riot Squad. I think you have to have the Riot Squad win this match. They need some glimmer of hope that they matter on this brand at this point. But who knows? I was just like, no, okay. Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. This match couldn't draw flies on shit right now. I couldn't care less, dude, about this. Like, it's god awful. Where the hell is Brock Lesnar, dude? Where is this guy? Like, we need to build matches up, dude. He's got to show up more than this. It's ridiculous at this point. Like, don't put the title on him if he's going to wrestle like this. You can't. It's not worth it, dude. That Universal title means nothing. Nothing at this point. Next, Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. One of my favorite TNA matches, by the way. Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, they were going at it in the ring. I thought Joe was a perfect opponent for him. He helped Angle out a lot, diving through the ropes, giving him headbutts. Joe really brought it. Joe on the microphone, pure fire when he first came out too. I loved it. It was good to see Kurt like in the ring, happy, and he's trying to work. It looks painful for him, so I can't wait till Kurt's finally finished and he can kind of ride off into the sunset and relax. But Angle's the man. He ended up winning by reversing the coquina clutch into a pin, and then Joe had the shock look down his face. It was great, dude. It was just great, especially if you know their TNA history too. Super dope. Nickel City Con, May 17th to the 20th. All right. Rob, remind me about that, bro. Maybe we'll have to go to that. Hopefully that's in Buffalo. Shout out to the Rough Buff. All right. We get Triple H coming out. He does some rendition of the Spice Girls. Funny. Got me back into the show a little bit. And then he talked about Batista wants his career on the line in the match. We'll drink to that. Yeah, put your career on the line. I still don't think this is going to affect the outcome of the match. I'll save it for my prediction show once that's up for the podcast. All those links will be in the description box if you guys want to subscribe to make sure that you can hear my WrestleMania preview. I have some awesome guests lined up. You guys are going to be getting lots of podcasts coming up real soon. Oh, Goober says Hall, Nash, and Bischoff will be there too. Red Cup, FTW, Robert, stop it. Yeah, Goober, if we meet up there, man, maybe we'll take a picture for the group, man. That'd be cool. Elias was shown back in New York City again. Some dude stole the money out of his guitar while he was playing and then stole the guitar case. And Elias is just sitting there playing like a fool. Like I said, you're hyping this up. I really want some big moment for WrestleMania. Hopefully a bunch of legends can come out and get the spotlight. But good for Elias, man. I'm not mad at him. It's also announced next week we're getting Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio. It won't be like that epic clash that I reviewed for a retro review on my podcast from SummerSlam 2002. But you know what? Rey Mysterio and Kurt Angle, hopefully they have some chemistry and they have a damn good match. Kurt deserves it, man. And main event of the show, Dean Ambrose, Drew McIntyre in a piss-poor last standing match. They use this to build up Drew. Drew McIntyre gets the win with the Claymore kick. They don't give a shit about Dean. I really think this guy is out the door when it comes to this at the end. Drew McIntyre is amazing. Build up the match with Roman. I'm cool with it. Dean, if you're leaving, bro, I don't care if you're losing at this point, man. Leave, and I wish you nothing but the best, dude, because I think you're better than what they've showcased since you've lost the WWE title, and I hope to see you actually show off your skills. For me, guys, this show, thumbs down, man. Not a fan of it. I wouldn't tell you guys to go back and watch it, but it's up to you. Now, I'll give you guys a moment to ask some questions real quick before I get ready to head to bed. But tomorrow, we have SmackDown. Now, we've got some big storylines developing. How is Kofi Kingston going to get in this WWE title match is number one. We've got New Day making some moves. Big E saying stuff about people like us. We know what they're playing off of by saying that without saying it. I think we're going to see an interesting SmackDown. We have Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles tomorrow. Lots of goodness happening as we are on the road to WrestleMania. And let me tell you guys this. There's a bunch of shows coming out. I hope you enjoyed the t-shirts. That was absolutely crazy. I'm going to see if I can put a link here in the chat if I can remember how I did this here. But yeah, we're going to have a bunch of shows for different things. So make sure you are subscribed to Everything Pro Wrestling. Follow the podcast. Follow the YouTube channel. Stuff's going to be happening. If you're on Twitter, give us a follow. I'm sure you're going to see live videos. I'm going to be on other people's videos. Lots of stuff going down, guys. So make sure you are there, and we will have a good time. New Day leads a tomorrow night. Oh, whoa. I don't know how they're going to do it, man, but you have a lot of potential to make something good happen here. Hopefully that link works, guys. If you guys want... you know what? I didn't do that right. Ignore that first link I just put in there, guys. I forgot. /fudgesicles. I'll just type it again. I got it. New Day rocks. Yes. Like I said, New Day's been doing some good work, man. I'm not mad. I'm happy. Kofi Kingston, like I said, has been one of the most entertaining parts of this show. But it's going to all depend on how they make this work tomorrow. All right. I think this will be done right this time. There you go. Now you guys can actually use that link. If you guys want to buy a shirt, feel free. I'm not asking you to or forcing you to. It's just great to have people support the brand, the product, and I like to represent the people. I thank you guys so much who come out each and every week, listen to the podcast, the chats. You guys listen to everything. So it's very cool to have you guys here. Shout out to Brainbuster Radio as well. As you guys can see in the bottom right-hand corner when you're watching this, that's you while you're facing the screen. Brainbuster Radio, that's the logo for it. Happy to be over there with all those great people. You'll be hearing about that WrestleMania week. Big things. But let's give some shout-outs here before we get ready to go. Shout out to my man Jesus De Leon. He was the first one in here. Appreciate you, bro. Rob, we got some work to do. We got a lot of work to do coming up, my friend. So we'll be putting in that work. Goober316, bro, thank you so much. And hopefully I do get to go to that Nickel City Con, and we can meet up there, bro. Like to meet you for a second. Connor, good to see you, my friend. Kevin Alvarado, the whole Lakers gaming squad. Shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for coming in here. Kevin Alvarado, Sophia, my man Big Shot Moot. Appreciate you boys in here. Anyone else who couldn't make it in, KC Classic, everyone else, thank you guys so much. I'm out. Peace. Oh, let me write a little thank you in there too. Thought it was over, didn't you? All right, now it's really over. Deuces.